Our third award this afternoon is the Lorin Kerr Award. This is an award our section gives to recognize younger activists for their dedication to improving the lives of workers. And here today to present this award is Mara Ortenberger.
Hi everyone, my name is Mara Ortenberger and I am the Associate Director of Communications and Development at Worksafe in Oakland, California. So that means that Doug Parker, the awardee tonight, is my boss. And unfortunately Doug can't be here today, so I'm going to both introduce him and also read a statement that he wrote and sent along this morning accepting the award. So a little bit first about Doug. Before he came to us at Worksafe, he previously served as the Deputy Assistant Secretary for Labor for Policy at the Mine Safety and Health Administration. Before working at MSHA, he was a labor attorney, first with the United Mine Workers of America, and then in private practice representing individuals and representing international and local unions in a variety of industries, including mining. And before becoming an attorney, Doug worked with the Democratic National Committee for the late Senator Paul Wellstone. So first, like I said, I'm going to read the statement from Doug, but I just kind of wanted to chime in with my own props for Doug. Again, knowing him in the capacity as my boss. I think the simplest way to put it, I decided is, I've had bosses in my life, a lot of them have been good, but when they're gone, when they're out of the office, you're kind of stoked. You breathe a little easier, there's a spring in your step, there's something exciting about it. But I can honestly say with Doug at Worksafe, when Doug's out of the office, we're bummed, and when he's back, we're super happy. He got to take a belated honeymoon in August, and we certainly were happy for him that he got to go have that time with his new wife, but man, when he came back, the whole organization just felt a little bit better. So I think that's a resounding endorsement, especially in this room, that when the boss is there, we're stoked, right? So that's what I have to say about Doug. And now I'm going to read the statement that he sent along this morning. So he says, thank you for this wonderful honor. I'm very sorry I'm unable to be there to participate in the conference, and thank you in person for the recognition. I gratefully accept this award with the acknowledgement that anything I've done to deserve it has been accomplished as part of a team of talented and dedicated co-workers, activists, and rank and file working people. Receiving an award named after Dr. Lorin Kerr is a special honor for me that evokes both the continuity and the changes in health and safety activism across generations. I started my legal career 20 years ago as a staff attorney at the United Mine Workers of America, where Dr. Kerr once was the Director of Occupational Health. I later represented the Mine Workers Health and Retirement Funds Dr. Kerr helped to shape. In 2009, I left the practice of law to join the leadership of the Mine Safety and Health Administration, enforcing the laws Dr. Kerr helped to create. Now, I met in California at Worksafe, an organization dedicated to workers who are vulnerable and marginalized, not unlike the Appalachian miners from Dr. Kerr's era. I'm unable to join you today because I'm caring for my 87-year-old father, spending time with him and listening to him reflect on his life between hospice care visits. It's another opportunity for me to think about generational continuity and change. As Dad looks back at the years, he hasn't talked much about his career at the power company, but when he did, he told me there were two things that made him proudest. The first was that there were no significant lost time injuries during his 18 years as division level manager. Dad was a self-appointed safety director. One of his employees recalled to me that when Dad started with the company in the 1950s, he began a practice of monthly safety breakfast meetings. The workers had never even had a safety meeting before or felt any manager before Dad really cared much about their safety. The other thing he was proud of was treating workers fairly. Dad never had a serious labor dispute, treated workers fairly, and respected their rights. Since I've been home, the shop steward Dad worked with has visited or called every day to check on him. Another union member, an African-American lineman, once told me Dad was the first boss he ever trusted and credited him with helping to end the racial division that infected the workforce in the 1970s there. He and Dad also remain good friends. Professionally, my dad and I have sat on opposite ends of the table when it comes to our roles in labor and health and safety. While we may have ideological differences, it was him who taught me that regardless of those differences, people's health, safety, and fair treatment is a matter of morality and decency. I thank him for the example that he set. Thank you again, and I look forward to the chance to participate in the conference next year. So again, on behalf of Doug, I thank you for the award. I really hope that those of you who haven't met him will get to meet him soon. Like I said, he's a wonderful guy, and I'll be excited to share this award with him.